What's going on, guys? My name is Rionyxiel, and as you can see, I do not have Robino here with me today. He's supposed to be here. We're supposed to be doing a review for the Black Panther, but he never showed up. And this is supposed to go on his channel too. So I guess it's going to go on my channel because he's not here. So I'd like to welcome you all to the review for... what the hell? Oh my God! What the hell?
How dare you do the Black Panther review without me?
I'm sorry. You never showed up. I thought you weren't coming.
It's going on my channel.
Okay. Don't hurt me.
I'll be right back. Don't you go nowhere.
I'm right here.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Robino87. And we all here on my channel
We are.
doing a review that I have been waiting on for months.
Here.
Years.
Yeah.
I was in Wakanda.
Are you? Are you really?
I was gone for one day. You're already trying to take over?
Take over. Take over.
Yes.
I was your first.
Take
bitch.
over my channel.
I'm Rionyxiel. Today we're here to review.
Wait, Nixel.
Yes.
This is Robino87.
Okay. I'm fine.
Robino87 channel.
What do we explain to the beautiful audience what we're here to do today?
Well, we are here today to review Black Panther, one of the greatest Marvel movies I've ever seen. Okay, I'm going a little too far. I wouldn't even say all that.
It's good.
It was
amazing.
Good. It was good, but
it's like best.
it's
pretty good.
Top 5. I would definitely say top 5.
Definitely.
Probably like 2. I can't really think of a really best Marvel movie. They're all kind of the same. Really, I can't really think of anybody that's like really great. But anyway, I'm gonna give you a quick little detailed description of it. I'm not gonna give out. This is a non-spoiler review. We're gonna do a spoiler review. Something real quick, but pretty much this is right after Civil War. This is right after the whole Captain America and Iron Man. They all fought and everything. Now he has to go back home to Wakanda,
Accept the mantle of the king.
and accept the mantle of king, and also tell them that that his father is dead. Pretty much.
They pretty much already know.
Well,
They're not savages. They have news and all. They know his father died.
that's true.
They're planning for him coming back to accept the mantle of friend.
Well, some of them probably didn't know though. Some probably didn't know. Well, there was a couple characters here,
That
but
really doesn't matter. But yeah, he went back to the Wakanda to accept the crown, and everyone was cheering for him. His mother was sad, but proud of him at the same time. Yeah, all of it.
So he also has to take the responsibility and going to make sure all the vibranium's there and finding out where Claw's at, pretty much. Find out where Claw's at and trying to get the vibranium from him.
Father's greatest, according to him,
Well, I would say
not failure, but it's regret.
regret. Yeah, it was regret.
Not fight was allowing it to happen and not fixing it.
Yeah.
Not being able to fix it.
I mean, it was interesting. It was a real interesting movie. I really loved it. But let's start with Rio. Says you try to take over my channel. While I was in Wakanda. How did you feel about this movie, man? Overall, like how do you feel about this, man?
I really enjoyed it. There were very little that I did not really like, and that was all minor things.
Yeah.
Graphical issues. Mostly it was non-important stuff. They went to the ancestral plane where T'Challa went to the ancestral plane, and you saw the other previous Black Panthers chilling out on the tree and the African plain looked like Sahara, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Not Sahara, but Savannah. That's Savannah. They're sitting there chilling out, looking at them. They looked very cartoony, the way they moved and flowed and all this stuff. I know cats are supposed to be especially pandas and bigger cats, are supposed to be fluid in their motion, but they looked very obviously CGI, which they are. But maybe that was because he was in the ancestral plane. It wasn't real to begin with. It was all like not a dream, but a different reality. So maybe that's why. But that was the main issue. The other issues, not the other issues, but the other graphics, like during the fight scenes and all the other anything that mattered, those were really good.
Yeah.
The amazing fight scenes, the whole vibranium affecting his suits and all this stuff, the way they charged and flowed, the subtle things. I love the war rhinos at the end of the movie. Oh, those are amazing.
For me, I love the whole thing. Besides, I agree, the CGI was a little bit. you know, you could tell. But to say that, it didn't really bother me, so I'm not really gonna make it because
only subpar the parts that really didn't matter.
I would mostly say his suit. The
You didn't like a suit? Yeah, you didn't like
I mean, I like the suit, but you could just tell it was. But at the end of the day,
you like the previous Black Panther.
Yeah,
suit from
I like that one a little bit
Civil
better
War
because it looks so realistic. This one looks.
Well, this
very,
is an upgraded
I mean, of
suit.
course, yeah. So I mean, but it didn't really bother me. It was just kind of like, whatever. That was probably one of the only thing. There was a couple other things which I'll talk about in the spoiler, but nothing really major.
It's a spoiler.
No, it's not spoiler.
Not spoiler.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just. But I love the movie, but like I said, I'm not trying to give too much away. But personally, to me, this is definitely top 5, top 10 movie of the year for me already.
It's still the second month of the year. We don't know.
Hey, I'm sorry,
yet.
it's up there already. I mean,
Yeah.
one thing I liked about this film.
It's only 4 movies.
Yeah, but no,
All 4 movies.
Yeah,
top
but
4
I
so
tell you
far.
that right. It's gonna be top 10 already. I tell you that right now. There's no way. But it's gonna be somewhere in top 10. It's there.
The storytelling was not bad.
It's very generic. I felt it was generic. But it's like I said, it's an origin story. It's every origin story. It's not really anything.
Overcoming adversity
Yeah,
and
pretty
taking
much.
his rightful place where he or she
Yeah.
belongs. In this case, T'Challa took the place as king of Wakanda
Yeah.
and trying to struggle to understand what it means to be king and all that stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
as well as being the Black Panther, what it means to be the Black Panther in this new world, modern age, and all that stuff. And in preparation for the Infinity War, they're trying to figure out what does Wakanda's role in the they don't know about the Infinity War, but
Yeah.
how does Wakanda play a role? What is Wakanda's role in the greater world?
I mean,
As it leads up to the Infinity War and the events that could happen, I think, but obviously they play a big part in the
Yeah.
Infinity War movie.
Right.
So this is leading up to that.
I think
Unintentionally, they don't know what's going on.
I think for me, I'm pretty sure in Avengers it's definitely gonna be Wakanda. I can tell you right now.
Well,
Most
you know
of them,
it is.
I
You
think.
print-
I mean, you can just look at the trailer and tell that. I think.
it is. They're all literally charging each other on the
Yeah.
through the force and all that stuff. That's
Yeah.
Wakanda, I believe.
Oh yeah, it's all of it's.
All
gonna
the
be-
warriors, all the Wakandan warriors, plus the other heroes and Avengers and all that
Yeah,
stuff. So.
I just can't wait to see everybody in Wakanda going, ooh, this is nice. Like they'll be like, wow, this is a great place, even though it's getting destroyed.
People go into Wakanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most technology advanced city in the world. Yeah. Good luck. Had holograms. I like their. Not necessarily a spoiler portion here, but some more of the graphic effects I really did like. That was done really well. Was how they used almost like holograms, but not holograms. You're able to pick them and play with them. They're
You know
like
what? That's one way.
The
you know
nanobots,
what?
I guess. They're
Yeah.
nanotechnology or something. So they actually built an image of the person
Yeah.
we're talking to in front of them. You could touch it and all that stuff, but it was still sitting there, and it faded away into nothing.
There's one thing I did like about that. It wasn't like the technology. That was one thing I was worried about. Like, oh, they're gonna overdo it, but it wasn't. It wasn't overdone. It wasn't. It didn't look corny.
Because
Like,
they were
it didn't
all
look-
comfortable with it.
Yeah.
It was very. The way they manipulated and did things, it was
Yeah.
all natural because they lived with it for so long.
Exactly. And that's
Yes,
what.
compared
That's
to
what.
our technology that is kind of corny
Yeah.
because we have nothing close to that.
Exactly. But that's what I liked about it. It wasn't like a corny little beep 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 beep. You know, they didn't do all that. It was just. It was very like. Okay,
I like how they had to
cool.
disguise the things. Like
Yeah.
their little communicator was literally a bead.
Yeah.
On their I don't know what the actual bead is
It
called.
was like a bracelet or something.
It is, but it's a ceremonial type of bead. They actually
Yeah.
call it something. But yeah, and it was actually a communicator. So you flip it over and it built a thing upon the thing they can talk to. Or the giant table on the ship
Yeah.
they're using, it actually built the scene they were doing. He was able to pick up the truck, look into the truck, say, ooh, he's the person in that truck right there. Put the truck back down, and then continue the scene.
Another thing I also liked was the way they did Wakanda. The way it looked. It didn't look. I mean, of course, it's not real, but I felt like it was real to me. I felt like it was real. It wasn't like you know what I'm saying. There was a little bit of CGI here and there.
You didn't.
But they used like
It
real
didn't span
props.
across.
Yeah.
And you see, it was obviously CGI
Yeah.
experiences that are circling around the city. It looked very real.
Yeah.
It blended in well with the surrounding forest and mountainside that was going on. The buildings themselves looked very modern, but at the same time
Yeah.
futuristic. And as well, they had African touches to it, I guess, because
Yeah.
there's an actual skyscraper building, and part of the roof, one of the overhang parts, was
Yeah.
actually made out of thatch, or material that looked
Yeah.
like thatch.
And that was.
But obviously, it couldn't be thatch because that's a very temporary material, but it may have been nanoed to look like that because that was the culture they wanted to represent or something. I'm not sure.
I
I don't know what. Maybe they're actually using real thatch, but that doesn't seem like a very good building material for building a roof out of.
well, it's Wakanda. You know what I'm saying?
They have technological marvels. They can build a house.
Well, I mean, not
sitting out of,
everything's gonna be technical.
straw.
I mean, there could be some. But you also gotta remember, though, there's different tribes too. You know,
Well, they all live in one city.
Yeah, I mean,
the
they live in one city, but I'm pretty sure there's different parts of the city where they have something. They may not like too much of that technology.
So they may like to have their own quadrant in the city
yeah,
or something. Like
pretty much. That's how. But yeah, that's but yeah. Anyway, man, like I said, overall, movie was phenomenal. Wasn't too corny. Like I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie, but
so the story was not bad, a little generic, but they had their own flair to it. The graphics were amazing, except with some small details.
The actors did a phenomenal job too.
How about the villain building? How was the his arch enemy?
I loved it. I love the villain. I think he's
a
one
dynamic character.
A lot of people say he's the best one.
He's a very down-to-earth character, somebody you could relate to, someone who struggled and needed to climb his way to the top, and did so violently, of course, and he was a really bad person, but he did so in a manner that everyone could connect to and relate to, because he's not some fantastic, out-of-the-world supervillain, like, I'm going to destroy the world because I'm a god and I can do all this. He's someone who's just a normal human being, and he would be able to get his way in there and actually take down and fight against a superhero.
And that's what made it great. And not only that, he made you feel. He made you like. Now he made you feel sorry for him and really understand. Yeah, he made you understand why he was doing what he was doing, and you kind of didn't really want to disagree with him. In a way, you didn't want to disagree with them because
they both had their points.
Exactly, and that's what I loved about this movie.
An ethical struggle. Yes, you want to go with Black Panther, but his people, what he's doing may not be the best thing for what's going on now. But he's doing the wrong thing, the right thing, the wrong way type thing. So there's trying to have some sort of middle ground, which they both can't agree on.
Yeah, and that is one thing that I loved about this movie, which made me think, like, which I love about, like, maybe really like, man, this really happened. Man.
One final thing I want to talk about. Well, it's your review, but the music.
I love the music.
How would you like the musical scores?
I love the music. I love the music. I'm not gonna lie. I thought. Well, you don't know about this, but you know who Kendrick Lamar is?
I heard the name, but no.
Yeah, he produced and rapped on the tracks and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie. There's this one song called King's Dido or something like that. And there's this rapper named Future. He starts rapping. He goes la di da di da, slap on me now. Back. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was gonna be in the movie, but it wasn't. I'm kind of mad about that. It was a real funny song. Like, the song's not funny, but his part is the most funniest when everyone thought it was gonna be in there.
In the spoiler review, I do want to talk about a lot of the funny parts, which we can't mention now because we have to explain a little bit of the story.
So
the movie felt very serious, though. There wasn't that many funny parts or that much comedy in it. The comedy there was external.
You know what?
It didn't affect the overall story.
I agree with you on that. There was a lot. There was enough comedy, but it hit the right spots. Like, it wasn't like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, first it would be funny for a little bit, but then go right back to being serious, which that's what I liked about it. It wasn't like, there was like a couple little jokes here and there where they weren't little corny. You didn't cringe or nothing. It made sense.
What I felt was like,
for each character.
When you're going to go do something strenuous or really tough, bad, a fight or a big thing, you want to crack jokes and make yourself feel better. That's what they were doing. They were like, we're doing this raid or doing this thing over here, but hey, let's do this and then crack a little joke and then get back down to the business. Let's do this over here, that's good, and then asking for help and this is going on, crack a little joke and back down to business. It's not like Thor. I keep bringing that up as the bottom line.
That dude, it was just comedy after comedy. I'm like, dude, when you gonna get serious, man? But
that was a very serious movie too, but they had way too much comedy in it.
But Thor did. Yeah, Thor had too much comedy.
It was a serious movie too. There was a lot of stuff, but it felt
very seriousness.
What?
This much. It was like that much serious. I felt the whole movie was just a comedy.
Because they had too much comedy, but the actual what was happening was very serious in Thor.
Yeah.
The Asgard getting literally blown up and destroyed. Spoiler, by the way.
Yeah, that was really serious.
Coming
his father dying, his father going away.
That's all very serious things.
Yeah, but that's it. I was like
setting the stage more for an Infinity War, like Loki taking the stone, giving it to Thanos.
Yeah, but it wasn't enough.
Like I said, the story was very serious, but they changed too much, made it too comical to make the story overly serious. What was actually happening? If you look at the underlying story, it is very serious what's going on, but it didn't feel that way because of the comedy they added to it. As opposed to this movie, there's a little bit of comedy, just enough to ease some of the tension, but the whole movie was very serious overall.
I didn't think it was that. I thought I'm telling you, I was laughing my butt off. I never was.
One?
Yeah, no Thor.
Thor.
I was laughing.
I was laughing. It was a funny movie.
I sat there laughing. I was so angry because like, why am I laughing, man? Why is there no serious parts, man?
I'm saying I'm looking past all the jokes and looking at actually what's happening though.
No, I saw half the parts, but most of the parts I just saw a comedy more than a serious thing. There was a good serious parts, but most of the time I'm just laughing. Like, really? He was just trying to be funny. Him and Hulk were always. But anyway, it's Black Panther. It's Black Panther.
Yeah.
We get off of it. But anyway, yeah. So we'll see you next time on part 2 of the spoiler, because there's a lot of spoilers. Because I don't want to spoil it for y'all. So, Rio, man, I appreciate you coming.
Forgive his face for leaving the camera, by the way. I'm just saying, you're going that way.
I'm about to go back to Wakanda.
You do that. Alright, now thank you for joining this.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we appreciate it, man. Go check out his channel, Rionyxiel. We do stuff on there. Also, go check out Fearbot Gaming. He does a lot of gaming stuff and game reviews and content and all
A lot
that.
of stuff with him.
Yeah, well, yeah, a lot of stuff.
If you like his content, come check us out because he's on a lot of it.
we're pretty much on his channel. But anyway, yeah, man, we'll catch you later in part 2 of the spoiler review. It's your boy, Bear87.
I'm Rionyxiel.
And we'll catch y'all later.
Bye.
Peace out. That's my thing. How dare you do my thing, pimpin'? How dare you do that? Not bad. I like that.
Look at me crazy cause I ain't inviting. Oh, you important, you the moral to the story, you enjoy